35, Wade Hampton 14, and the Sharks are region champions.
Gotta love the excitement right there.
Live from Varnville, South Carolina, the Friday Night Blitz game of the week is on the air here on WSAV. I'm Greg Talbot, WSAV Sports Director. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Well, our Friday Night Blitz game of the weeks all year long have been about leading up to region championship games. Tonight was a region championship game. The May River Sharks out of Bluffton, South Carolina, have been the story of the year around here. They won 2 games in 2016, they won 2 games in 2017, and in 2018 they got off to an 8-0 start looking for their first region championship tonight. The men standing in their way, the perennial powerhouses of their region, the Wade Hampton Red Devils. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights tonight. You saw it right here on WSAV, and this game got out to an absolutely bonkers start. Wade Hampton got the ball to begin the game. The opening kickoff was a 40-yard run back into May River territory, followed by their main running back, their MVP, Pernell Maxwell, going 48 yards to the house on the first play from scrimmage. So the Red Devils, they threw down the gauntlet, they came to play. But then May River bounced back in an unbelievable way on their very first drive. In response, Brandon Morales, their all-star running back, more than 20 touchdowns this season, took it in from a couple yards out. And then after that, Ahmad Green, their quarterback, ran the ball in for a touchdown himself. So 14-7 the score, May River pretty early on. And those two guys, Morales and Green, they were the MVPs. Brandon Morales, their all-star running back, 3 touchdowns on the ground in the first half alone for May River. Ahmad Green, the quarterback for May River, he had a running touchdown, a passing touchdown, and ran in a 2-point conversion. Now the main story tonight for Wade Hampton is that their star running back, Pernell Maxwell, he left the game with concussion protocol after the first half. They were not the same without him. May River used that opportunity to jump ahead. They put their foot on the gas, and they never looked back. The final score tonight, 35-14, and May River is your official South Carolina AAA Region 7 champion. So what did we learn? Well, we learned that May River can fight back through adversity, and as they continue their Cinderella story into the playoffs 2 weeks from now, they are the best team in the South Carolina Low Country. Well, that is it for us tonight from South Carolina. Let's toss it back now to the WSAV studios in Georgia, where Connor Delpreet is standing by with more Georgia highlights. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, huge congratulations to May River. Not a lot of people thought that was actually going to happen at the beginning of the year. Now, remember when we highlighted Bradwell Institute what seemed like ages ago? That was the beginning of the year, one of our first live games of the week. They're a completely different team now, much improved, I'd say. Kevin Harris, the standout South Carolina commit, is healthy once again. The Tigers have a chance to make things interesting in the 6A region and fight for that top spot, hosting Brunswick. Look at this play here. How about the the fake pass and the run? This is potentially one of the best shots we got all night. Chris Murray doing a fantastic job out there at Bradwell, but there he is. The Bradwell running back taking it deep into enemy territory. The band's getting into it. Bradwell needs this win if they want to keep level with the Glenn Academies of this world and take that Region 6A championship. And Bradwell, well, they would dominate this game from basically the jump. You see the jump in touchdown there, and Bradwell wins this one by the final of 41-14. Let's check in on the other 6A game here. Frontrunner Glenn Academy eking out a close win over Effingham County at home, 24-17. And in 5A, let's take a look at South Effingham. They finished the year with a tough 2-8 record after losing to Statesboro. And New Hampstead clinches a playoff spot because of that loss, but they also lose tonight against Ware County, setting up that much-anticipated Ware and Wayne County game next week. All right, Liberty County's 6-2 record is impressive, but Mama didn't raise no dummy. The Wildcats know they've got to win this if they want any chance at a region crown. Brantley in town, handoff to Gavin King, who's making it clear to his subjects that he came to play. Nice yardage here. Bradson Bowers gets the nice touch pass to Jalen Williams. Catches it over the shoulder, little Willie Mays style here on WSAV. Then an onside kick would be recovered. How about this? A little trickeration going down. Brantley trying to get the upset over Liberty County. Blaine Brantley with some nice yardage inside the 30-yard line here, but you see a lot of Brantley County highlights. We just caught them at a good quarter. They lose to Liberty County by the final of 28. That's right, 28-7. Panthers face Pierce County next week. Let's see if Liberty County gained any ground here. Tattnall County, Downing Long County 20-7, and then in OT, Pierce County pulling out a close win over Appling County, 27-26. Well, Benedictine turned in one of the most dominant wins of the season, trouncing Southeast Bullock last week. They go hand-in-hand out to meet Beach tonight at Memorial Stadium. Some hard-nosed, downhill, smash-mouth running from Carter Morgan. How about this? Bowling over a defender just keeps eating up yards. Big first down from number 13. Cadets threatening. Rico Powers. The patience you don't see in high school football a lot. Finding the end zone, that's his 5 billionth touchdown of the year. Gets in the end zone to make it 7-0 Benedictine. Beach trying to answer. Jalen Wells gets a healthy dose of Eric Big Dog Hicks, and Coleman, not in my house, Marini. BC up 14-0 now. Like chicken and waffles for brunch, it just feels right. Benedictine is up big in the first quarter. Yeah, that sounds about right. Big touchdown here from James Epps, and Benedictine on a collision course with a region trophy after this one. They win 55-0. Southeast Bullock hoping to bounce back after that tough loss to Benedictine. They do so in style, 55-0 over Groves. And Windsor Forest was up big over Johnson last time we checked, 43-14 over those Adams Smashers. All right, let's take a check on some other 2A scores here. Bacon County traveling to Bryan County for the 21-3 win, and then Swainsboro coming off an impressive win. Down's a good Jeff Davis team, 14-0. Wrapping things up in the 2A, Vidalia tops Metter 20-7, and we've got plenty of action coming up, including some Savannah teams in action. So let's toss it back out to our own Greg Talbot, who has more. Greg?
Yeah, that's right, buddy. We are just getting started here on the Friday Night Blitz on WSAV. We did the big schools. Now let's get to the small schools. There is a big matchup we had our eyes on all night long. Country Day against Cavalry, likely for the number 2 seed in a home playoff game in the Single A region. Highlights of that game, plus Claxton, Christian, and more after the break. Back live on the Friday Night Blitz here on WSAV. I'm Greg Talbot, live from Barnville, South Carolina, and thank you for choosing us tonight. So let's go ahead and take a look at our Subway performance of the night, and it was part of our Friday Night Blitz game of the week right here on WSAV. A member of the winning team, the May River High School Sharks, hosting their first ever region championship trophy. They rode their workhorse, Brandon Morales, their all-star running back, to 3 first-half touchdowns that pulled them away. He had about 200 yards rushing tonight. He is unbelievable. We are going to see his name in the record books before he is done at May River, especially because, you know, it's only their 3rd year as a varsity football program. So, Connor, I've been looking forward to seeing a couple of these small school games. I want to see Claxton Christian. I also want to see Country Day Cavalry. What do you have for us?
Yeah, we have plenty of those, Greg. These are all teams in 1A that can make deep playoff runs. But right here, right now, these next 2 matchups feature teams focused on winning a region crown. Playoffs can wait a little bit. They want that crown. Some of the best defensive lines in Savannah on display tonight. Sure, it's not sexy, but if you get a chance, you got to see Andre Miller and Syed Stevens ball out. This is Matthew Mims for Country Day running Wildcat. Escapes the camera for a second, but I find him. Runs right by your living room and out of bounds for a big first down. Few plays later, though, Donovan Davilar, he's going to get pummeled. The ball pops out. There's a mad scramble for the ball. Calvary Day jumps on it. Number 7 says, yeah, we got it. He was right. Calvary Day recovering it and trying to pull away now. They're up 14-0. Thomas Carver drops back, and a nice setup screen here. Jalen, I call him Sweet Feet Leary. I hope he accepts the nickname. Crafty as anything with the ball in his hands. Carver's going to take it in from the 1-yard line himself. Get hit a little bit, but it's all for the glory, baby. 20-0 at that point, and Calvary Day shuts out Savannah Country Day on its home turf. Or home field, 27-0. Savannah Christian in the driver's seat when it comes to winning the region crown. Claxton, though, posing a threat to that title. This Tigers team, very gritty. Claxton QB Karan Taylor airs one out, and it is intercepted by Omar Cummin. That's Omar Burrows. He can't go a game without picking off a quarterback, I think, and running it back for a touchdown. 40 yards. Are you kidding me? 7-0 Christian. Then Jordan Grant getting things done on offense. Pounds this one in for a score. It is 13-0 Christian out in Pooler. Spencer Robichaud now putting in some miles with his arm. Markel Brown, the recipient. He's going to turn this play into a long, long touchdown. Play of the night nominee here. Brown scored another touchdown right after this, and at this point, Savannah Christian is just dominating. Savannah Christian wins this one by the final of 48-8. All right, the Bridge Bowl pits bitter rivals against each other every year. Bluffton playing host this time. Hilton Head trying to spring an upset here near the end of the first. Lee Kirkland rolls left, turns, throws out John Swinton, catches with a short pass and decides, let's go back left. Why not? Coming right to your camera. Nearly knocks our photog over. Gets tackled out of bounds. Later, Kirkland throws up a fade to the end zone where Shamar Sanger makes a beautiful grab to put the Bobcats up 7. Hilton Head has some tricks up their sleeve, though. Gaston Moore is going to fire short left. Not just a screen pass, though. It's a flea flicker. How about this trickeration? Nice grab here. Takes it down to the 4-yard line. Hilton Head wants to cap it off, and Sterling White would do just that. Short running touchdown. This game was 10-7 at halftime, but Bluffton keeps the Border Bowl in Bluffton. 29-18 win over Hilton Head. Time now for our Blitz Play of the Week, presented by Subway. It was in a losing effort, but how about Desharia Williams putting on for Wade Hampton tonight? His ability to keep his balance in this play was one thing. Staying in bounds was another, and then meeting Pernell Maxwell, the star running back who was out with a concussion in the end zone, just caps it all off. Pernell Maxwell sure glad that this guy helped pick up the slack. Wade Hampton, though, did lose to May River, and that's where we're going back out because I need to get Greg Talbot's thoughts on this. May River, definitely the biggest surprise of the year, right, Greg? WSAV and Ford teaming up to highlight you, the fans, out in full force every Friday night, taking pictures. So make sure to check out the Build Ford Tough Fans photo gallery every week. And visit WSAV.com/BuiltFordToughFans. And remember, America's strongest trucks are built for tough.
All right, Connor, that's right. That was a good win tonight for May River. Our next Friday Night Blitz game of the week is the game of the year. We are going to Jessup, Wayne County, Ware County, 2 top 10 teams in 5A. We will see you then back here on WSAV next Friday on the Friday Night Blitz. Have a good one.